Getty Images sues AI art generator Stable Diffusion in the U.S. for copyright infringement, and I knew you were going to love this side-by-side comparison. Getty Images has filed a case against Stability AI, alleging that the company copied 12 million images to train its AI model. I knew this was coming, right? Without permission or compensation. Getty Images is just all over Google image search, right? Mm-hmm. And it's always watermarked. And I was like, man, for sure these are part of this training data set. Yeah. And for sure they're going to pop up. And for sure they're going to be way too close to the original. And for sure, as is the case in this case, the watermark is still sort of there, just garbled up. Uh-huh. And the logo hasn't changed much. And if you're able to put in the right descriptor, oftentimes, and we talked about this on a previous episode, you're getting something close to the original. Although I don't know that you'd ever mistake this for the original. The guy's got a broken leg there.
Their hands
kicking the ball. The hands are constantly the problem with AI generated images. But now Getty is a player who has some money, can get some lawyers, and they have a big enough contribution to the data set that I'm sure it would hurt the data set to lose those training images of which Getty owns, and the others that all have these like licensed watermarked images that could go down the same path. And who knows what they could ask for in terms of compensation. Those licensing deals are expensive. Like, oh, I want to license one photo or one song or something. It's like
this is 12 million images. It's a lot of money.
It's totally not feasible. They would have to extract it. I don't think they could ever come to a compensation agreement. I don't know. I guess people might have thought the same thing in music at one time, but I feel like music and images are not at the same scale. Uh-huh. But anyway, they did figure it out with music eventually post Napster. Some of these things are just absolutely terrifying. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, no kidding.
What is going on with their faces in this one? An example of a grotesque AI-generated image with Getty Images watermark reproduced in the bottom right corner. Now, I presume when you go into these, when you make the request for these images, that you're being very crafty about how you phrase it. And you're saying, I'm looking for a Getty image of whatever. And it's actually able to identify that. Or maybe not. Maybe if you're able to describe an image very similarly to what an original source material that you know happens to be a Getty image, then you get something close to the original. But the thing is, with the fair use defense, it has to be a new transformative work. And in this case, with the watermark still on there, I don't know that you can make that case.
No, not
and
at
so
all.
I picture a complete disaster, and these AI companies are going to need to line their pockets with investments from the big tech companies to defend themselves, or to come to get enough lawyers and expertise on board to continue functioning in the presence of these giant image sets that actually belong to groups that normally license them for a lot of money. Mm-hmm. Good luck. You're going to set all types of precedents too. Like, these will be very important legal proceedings.
And then you have the artists as well.
The photographer in that case?
Photographers and like graphic artists.
Well, the photographer in that case has an agreement, right, with Getty Images, and so there's business from start to finish.